Rav Hirschfeld spoke earlier of the Pichat Achrayut, taking on of responsibility as the hallmark of leadership. And all of us in this room, especially the alumni, but all who see themselves as a part of the Darchei Noam family, are asked to take on a certain responsibility. And top 4 for 4 is a very simple expression. It says the following: each of us has places that we care about. There's one of the schools that one of our kids go to, there's maybe the local shul, there's some tzedakah that inspired by our time in yeshiva or midrashah. We were involved in starting, we feel like it's our job to continue it. That takes 3 spaces. There's a 4th space. And I think for just about all of us who had the unbelievable benefit of learning in these fine Mosdot Torah, that 4th space, one of those top 4, could be the very top out of those top 4, really goes to Darchei Noam. When I look back at the last 3 decades, I have absolutely no doubt that of all the stops I've made, then and before then, the place to which I owe the greatest debt of Hakarat HaTov is to Darchei Noam Chappelle's. It's easy to express it in a speech, it's easy to express it every now and then in a statement that we make, but saying top 4 means this doesn't just matter to me rhetorically. This isn't just something that I talk about. This is something that I take a good chunk of my maaser, whether our maaser is at 10% or at 20% or somewhere within that range, wherever it is, I'm going to make sure that this place that meant so much to me, that gave so much to me, that is so much of who I am and my children and my grandchildren, that it's going to continue to do that. I think Rav Hirschfeld spoke too modestly when he said for the next 40 years, let's keep going after those next 40 years. Right? If Bnei Yisrael had stopped after their next 40 years, where would we all be? You have to keep going past that and past that and past that. So top 4 is really where it should be, not only in our hearts, but in what we actually do in making those hard decisions of allocation. Why top 4 for 4 years? Our Rebbeim are some of the most unbelievable people. Our Rebbeim and our teachers, they're incredibly selfless. They deserve to be able to plan, to be able to know, in keeping with the wonderful plans that Rabbi Schoonmaker spoke about, what do we have for the next few years so that we can start this program and know that it's really going to have legs, so that this isn't just a brief experiment. And those of us who care about the place, and we could feel that caring throughout the evening, understand that it's our role, together with all the others in this room and in this virtual room and at the next dinner and throughout the world, to make sure that a great place of Torah continues to be a great place of Torah, that we recognize the good that was done for us and serve as partners with the Rebbeim, with the Talmidim, with the Chappelle family in continuing it.